You've obviously signed a contract extension with Alpine for a couple of years.
Yeah, I'm very happy. It's a great day. Just announced my contract extension with the team. So it's been a long conversation, a long process that started already a couple of months ago.
In a shocking move, Alpine has extended Pierre Gasly's contract and brought in Carlos Sainz as his teammate for the 2025 season. This exciting news was reported by L'Équipe just days before the Austrian Grand Prix. With Gasly's new contract set to be announced by Alpine on Thursday morning, fans are eagerly awaiting for more details. Inside this video, we are going to see all the thrilling updates coming from Alpine. The decision to part ways with Esteban Ocon at the end of this season, ending a 5-year collaboration, was made to retain Pierre Gasly, the driver with whom they had been in discussions for over 6 months. Gasly, who has been evaluating his options with at least 3 rival teams due to Alpine's underwhelming start to the season, ultimately saw potential in continuing with this French team. Despite Alpine's early struggles, where they were the 2 slowest cars in qualifying, Gasly remained open to opportunities elsewhere, particularly eyeing a move to Mercedes after it was announced that Lewis Hamilton would be leaving a year earlier than planned. However, Mercedes decided to focus on their protégé Kimi Antonelli, making Alpine the most viable option for Gasly. A pivotal factor in Gasly's decision to stay was Alpine's swift recovery and visible progress in recent races. Gasly scored points consistently and the team began competing at the midfield's top. Additionally, he was reassured by the internal changes under the leadership of team principal Bruno Famin and the new executive technical director David Sanchez, who brought significant experience from his time at Ferrari and a brief stint at McLaren. The new multi-year deal, extending until at least the end of 2026, aligns with Alpine's strategy for continuity as they prepare for the new aerodynamic and power unit regulations set to be introduced. Gasly's experience in F1 and with the team will be invaluable during this transition as the Enstone team aims to capitalize on the upcoming rule changes to improve their standings. For Gasly, this long-term contract offers stability and demonstrates Alpine's confidence in his ability to play a crucial role in their rebuilding efforts. At 28, Gasly is positioned to be a key figure in Alpine's journey towards becoming a more competitive force in Formula One. Bruno Famin remains Alpine's team principal, but in a significant move, former team boss Flavio Briatore was announced as an executive advisor last week. Gasly, expressing his enthusiasm and commitment, said, "I feel very much at home with this great team. I enjoy participating in the Formula One project and the wider Alpine Cars vision." Reflecting on his time with Alpine, he added, "I've been officially here for over 18 months, and it has always been the plan to build a long-term project with the team. While on track, it's been a challenging season so far. I remain faithful to the project, and I am not going anywhere." Gasly also commented on the team's internal progress. "I am happy with the changes made, the hard work, and the direction the team is taking. There is a lot of potential in this team's personnel and resources. I'm excited for what is to come in the future, and right now, I'm focusing on the everyday details that we are putting in to improve our performances." As Alpine looks to the future, reserve driver Jack Doohan is among the candidates to partner with Gasly next year. The team has also been in discussions with Carlos Sainz's management as recently as last weekend's Spanish Grand Prix. Famin noted, "The extension of Pierre's contract with the team is very pleasing. He is a driver with huge experience in Formula One and continues to show huge amounts of potential on track." He highlighted Gasly's role within the brand and added, "For Alpine as a brand, he is a great ambassador, and we therefore look forward to continuing our collaboration." Famin emphasized the team's current focus, stating, "While this is important for our future, we do have to keep our eyes close to what is coming, and that is focusing on improving our current package. We have high ambitions this season, and will work tirelessly to achieve those things." On the matter of Gasly's future teammate, Famin concluded, "We will take our time in deciding Pierre's teammate, and we are excited with the options we have on the table." Alpine eyeing swoop for Sainz. Naturally, attention is now focused on the second seat at Alpine, and while the team has several options available to them, the driver they truly want is Carlos Sainz. The Spaniard, who spent a season and a bit at Enstone when they operated under the Renault banner between 2017 and 2018, is on the lookout for a seat after losing his Ferrari ride to Hamilton for 2025. Both Williams and Sauber Audi have been pushing hard, both privately and publicly, to secure Sainz's signature. However, Alpine's pursuit has been more discreet. Sources indicate that talks have been ongoing between the Sainz family and Alpine for several months. Although these discussions were initially less serious than those with Williams and Sauber Audi, they have intensified following an improved offer from the French manufacturer. It is understood that Sainz has yet to decide which of the three offers, from Williams, Sauber Audi and Alpine, to accept. While he is eager to secure his future, he is also keen to make the most of his remaining opportunity with a race-winning car before transitioning to what will likely be midfield machinery, regardless of the package he chooses. This means Alpine must wait while continuing to pursue Sainz alongside Williams and Sauber Audi. Should they miss out on Sainz, they face a crucial decision. Do they opt for youth and back their academy, proving that aspiring drivers can reach F1 by signing up, or do they choose experience? If they choose youth, reserve driver Jack Doohan is believed to be the front-runner, ahead of Victor Martins. Doohan was impressed with his efforts when testing various Alpine F1 machinery. On the other hand, if they opt for experience, 10-time race winner Valtteri Bottas is a strong contender. Bottas is someone whom team boss Famin is believed to admire. For now, it's a bit of a waiting game for Sainz, regardless of the outcome, given where Alpine was a few months ago, languishing at the back with the immediate future looking bleak. They are in good shape both on track and off it when it comes to the driver market. Where will Sainz head? Carlos Sainz's decision on which Formula One team to join for 2025 has been delayed due to Alpine's indication that it could become a Mercedes engine customer. Sainz is the pivotal figure in a series of final F1 driver market moves, with Alpine rejoining Williams and Sauber Audi in vying for his services. Other drivers, including Valtteri Bottas and Esteban Ocon, are affected by his choice. Initially, Sainz's options seem to be narrowed down to Audi or Williams. However, ongoing dialogue with Alpine, which had been simmering for months, recently reignited, again positioning the Renault-owned team as a serious contender. The dynamic shifted when Renault recruited Flavio Briatore as executive advisor earlier this month and began contemplating whether to abandon its works engine program. Although Alpine is continuing with the development of its 2026 engine for now, there is consideration being given to switching to being a customer team instead, with Mercedes as the potential supplier. This potential switch was communicated to Sainz, altering Alpine's pitch from being a works team to possibly having a supply from the manufacturer, expected to be the benchmark under the new regulations. The allure of a Mercedes engine supply has been significant enough to delay Sainz from committing to Williams, suggesting that his preference is to have a Mercedes engine for the new regulations in 2026. However, securing a Mercedes engine through Alpine is still in the early stages and could take weeks or months to finalize. Initial contact has been made between Alpine and Mercedes, but detailed negotiations have yet to start. Sainz had hoped to make his decision by now, but the protracted process is leaving other teams and drivers in limbo, which isn't ideal for him either. As he pointed out at the Red Bull Ring, being in the middle of a triple header is obviously not the right time to fully assess his options and think carefully about what's best for me, for my future, for my career. The best recent opportunity for Sainz to evaluate his options was between the Canadian and Spanish GPs, a period when he seemed most likely to choose Williams. However, that time was consumed by a busy week with Ferrari in Italy and preparations for his home Grand Prix. This, combined with Alpine's evolving position, has contributed to the delay in his decision. Sainz's choice will depend on what sways him most regarding each team's short and long-term prospects and the type of project he wishes to join. He admitted this week, "By talking to teams, it has kind of shown me how tough this sport is. How little sometimes you have to believe what people say at the beginning of negotiations and conversations. Mainly, it has shown me to trust people in the paddock very little because it's really a very political sport. There's a lot of things like this involved. So what do you think of Sainz's future with Alpine? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more.